Do you know when the last time you scored 20 points in a game was?
Uh, in the probably college. I mean, I Drew League, we'll count that. But yeah, since college probably.
January of your freshman year in college.
Yeah.
With this matchup, how the floor is spread, do you feel that you have a more aggressive scoring offensive mindset out there?
A little bit, JP, Steph, and our guards are putting a lot of pressure on the rim and trying to just be in the right space. Just open the floor up for them. With me and Draymond out there just working the dunker. Something I haven't did a lot this year, but something I'm pretty used to. So they're doing a lot of drop-off passes to me. I'm able to finish and pick and roll. With all the shooters we have, the paint's pretty wide open, so I'm able to roll to the rim and finish. So.
The MVP chants are usually for Steph when he steps up to the free throw line. What was that like for you?
It was nerve-wracking. I ain't shot the free throw in like 3 weeks in the game, so I'm trying to focus on making the free throw. But it was cool moment for me. I made the free throw, so that was even better.
Kevon, you're logging a lot of minutes on your body. How are you feeling physically? Everyone made such a big deal about Game 6, and then you had a big workload again tonight.
I feel great. Something I've been preparing my body all year. I didn't play this many minutes throughout the year, but I played a lot of games, and my body's been ready for it. My minutes kind of changed from series to series or even game to game. So just staying mentally and physically ready is something that I've been doing my whole career. So it's pretty easy for me to play those minutes now. A few years ago, it might have not been the same thing, but now that I've been working out and logging a lot of games, my body's ready for this.
Kevon, you guys scored 62 points in the paint tonight. What was behind that team performance?
Just us being patient. I feel like the first half we kind of rushed things, and we was not playing our style of basketball, and we kind of slowed down, and we was able to play our style, push the pace, and JP put a lot of pressure on the rim. Clay was getting to the rim. Steph, Wiggs, and Draymond, everybody was pushing the ball against the paint and making the right plays, and that's something coach was on about at halftime, and we came out in the second half and executed.
Kevon, you're doing a lot of the drive-in, arm extended scoop shots like back in the Milwaukee days. How much has your finishing improved as a center in the league?
It's improved a lot. Growing up in high school and even in college, I didn't envision playing center. So all my center skills I kind of learned in the NBA, just being around guys like Zaza Bogut, Virgil, and even our new coach Decky improved a lot even this year. Just learning about angles and how to roll off defenders and different things like that. So I've grown a lot in that area. In high school you just kind of catch and dunk, but in the NBA you got a lot of guys that's athletic that can meet you up top, and so you got to work on your touch. And that's something I've been working on. I've been getting a lot better, and it's been paying off for me.
Hey, Kevon, when things weren't necessarily going your way early on in your career with injuries and whatnot, could you have ever imagined at that time that you'd have the type of game that you had tonight on the stage that you had it on?
Yeah. I mean, that's something that I always, dreamed about in the vision. I always say keep working, your time gonna come. Steve always talk about you gonna always get an opportunity. Definitely playing on this team, and you gotta take full advantage of it. And tonight was my night to make a big difference, and I just stepped up. It's been the thing for our whole team throughout my whole time being here. Guys step up when they're called upon, and it's been me lately.
Teams have picked on you in switches going back to the Houston days. How are you better or different, I guess, as a defender, against guards like Doncic compared to, let's say, Harden and Chris Paul back in 2018?
I'm pretty much kind of the same. Like I take this kind of the same approach. I'm just a little bit more battle tested. That was my first time even playing on a big stage like that. So I don't know if even my teammates had the most faith in me, but they threw me out there and I handled it pretty well. So those experiences got me ready for the things today, and I feel a lot more confident being out there guarding guards. I'm able to I know how to watch film better, and I'm just a little bit smarter, a little bit more physical now. So I'm able to guard those guys a little bit better. Luka and Brunson, Dinwiddie all are different type of players and different type of ISO players. So it's kind of tough having to guard those guys, but I think I did a good job tonight. It's a long series, so I got to keep it up because them guys are going to keep coming.
Draymond, Clay, and Steph are kind of been the center of the dynasty that was built and the center of the conversation. But you have also been with this team for a really long time. Have you ever felt kind of left out of those conversations, or kind of want to be in there with?
I wouldn't say I feel left out. You know, them guys make me feel involved, and I know the Bay Area always shows me a lot of love, and the fans show me a lot of love. So I feel honored even just to be part of the ride and be, I get to come in and look up in the banners and my name is on those banners. So I just feel, a lot of gratitude to, be on part of this team. And now I'm having a real chance to make a difference and help our team win. So, it feels good. I don't really feel left out. Like I said, the Bay fans always show me love whenever I'm out, whenever I get checked in the game, and they always give me a good ovation. So it's all love for me.
Kevon, what was it like in the previous series when you weren't playing, when you lost your starting job? I don't even recall if you had any. I don't think you had any DMPs, but your minutes dropped dramatically. What was your mindset at that time? Was there any frustration? And also, on a different note, do you like that they're starting to figure out your loon chant now?
When I went to the bench, wasn't really frustrated. Something that always happens with our team. We kind of tinker with lineups, tinker with different rotations. So it's something that I'm used to, and I know I'm gonna get an opportunity at some point. It's always gonna come back to me. Just want to come back, should I make sure I take full advantage of it. So I just try to stay ready, and it's been fun to just getting back in the lineup, being out there, and knowing that our guys trust me, and knowing I can play in big situations. So it's been cool, and hearing the crowd say your name in the starting lineup is always cool. It's a fun moment for me and my family.